Any other takeaways that you have from Trump and his Look Away Avengers Council that he formed for this? Lawrence Taylor, who has stuff, a no contest with a 16-year-old girl. Triple H, who was a part of WWE when Vince McMahon was doing his thing, and it kind of boggles the mind as to how he didn't know something was up. I read that Mariano Rivera is a part of this council as well. He has his name in a lawsuit involving children. So why Harrison Butker, who's just a kicker, that's his only offense, but it's still puzzling. Why does this administration seemingly go out of the way to normalize that kind of stuff, to put it very lightly?
I think what the administration is actually trying to do is put together a group of athletes who are in favor of the administration, and they may not be as hard to find as you think, and then those who are willing to stand up and acknowledge that they're okay being part of the administration. So what you're having is people who support. You can't turn your back on the number of people who voted for Trump. It's not 5 million people. There are 80 million people who agree with what he's doing.
But this is an optics thing. Lawrence Taylor even said, I don't know what we're doing, but I'm just here to help. If that's the bar, you can't find conservative-leaning athletes like Kirk Cousins, for example, that have pretty spotless images, certainly compared to the baggage that I outlined with Triple H, Lawrence Taylor, and Mariano Rivera. You can't? Like, it continues to send a message that stuff like that is okay when you continue to normalize it. And being on a presidential council that is, I mean, back in the day, supposed to be something that is bipartisan, you would think that stuff that is in Lawrence Taylor's past would be a disqualifier, just because we're literally parading these people around to make speeches in front of a microphone. Don't you want squeaky clean people?
It seems to me that Trump's priority is having his own vanity glorified, if I'm being honest, in my opinion. And Lawrence Taylor literally said the words, "I'm here to serve you, Mr. President," or words to that effect. So this was a guy who was predisposed to be thrilled to be there, even though he also said, "I'm really not sure why I'm here." It was just a whole cluster bleep.
You can be thrilled to be somewhere and not know why you're there.
Can you?
I mean, just like Joe Biden for 4 years.
You don't find out?
He was thrilled to be there. In his mind, he was there for 15 years, too. There's a little nugget about that you may not know. I totally understand why you're saying this, Mike. I just don't view it as a consideration that Trump was making, nor do I think he has to. You've got a selection of people who may not want to appear on the dais with him. I used to call it dais, but that's the number one on the list.
Okay.
Like if they invited LeBron would not have been part of this council.
He wouldn't have come.
Understood, but there are plenty of athletes like Bryson DeChambeau, who was there, that are known to be conservative-leaning, and within one Google search on the first page are implicated in something terrible with children. There's plenty of people that have clean backgrounds that are conservative-leanings that I think would not, that you wouldn't have to have this discussion around.
I'm sorry, did you think that there was a qualification for being on this council to have had an issue with children? You're not making that bridge, are you?
No, but I'm saying, why isn't it taken into account, especially everything surrounding the president right now as he moves the most infamous human trafficker to a living human trafficker to a minimum security prison, Club Fed in Texas. I feel like you keep sending these subtle messages, and in Maxwell's case, a not so subtle message that the person that was held up by the right as being a champion against these sort of things turns out to be quite okay with it. We'll reward them with positions in the administration. We'll move you to a minimum security federal prison.
Well, Trump, too, has been rewarded. In the middle of a campaign, he says of neo-Nazis, there are good people on both sides. Nobody seems to care. Or not enough people seem to
They flooded this. That was during his first administration. We were so far removed from that stuff. And that was his huge first scandal. But now something seemingly happens every day that...
They're not scandals anymore.
No, it's
hyper-normalization.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, Lawrence Taylor being there was a blip, right? Nobody seems to care.
I don't mind.
It's also a commission for bringing back the presidential physical fitness test. Like, this is a stupid thing.
But
it's a council of stupid people.
I took that very seriously.
Me too. Seriously.
And I think it went away because not everybody got
the pull-ups were hard, let's be honest.
Of all the things going on, this is the least serious and important
Climb
thing
that
going
rope.
on.
I got like a red patch, which I think was not as good as the navy blue patch. You wanted the navy blue patch.
What about the yellow one? That was bad.
Yeah, you don't want yellow.
Yellow's bad. Yellow's bad, yeah.